Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And today I'm here with a first impression makeup playtime with the new Kaleidos Club Nebula palette. So the Club Nebula palette is the newest release from Kaleidos Makeup, and they have kindly sent me this palette in PR, so thank you, Kaleidos. This is also Kaleidos' first collaboration, and it is with Angelica Nyqvist, a creator here on YouTube, colorful makeup lover, just like very iconic in the YouTube beauty community. I guess in the smaller beauty community, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I just got this palette today. I haven't touched the palette yet, haven't swatched it, opened it up to make sure it was in good shape, but that's all I've done. And basically I just want to go through and play with it. I've used a lot of the Kaleidos formulas. I've tried almost every palette they've released, either purchased or received in PR. So I feel like I have a knowledge of their formulas, and I'm excited to see where this kind of shakes out in the lineup. So it's going to be a first impression, but I just want to dig right in and play with it. So as you see, it comes in this beautiful box that has a magnetic flap. It opens it up. When I received it, it was all perfectly packaged, but I took all that out. Kaleidos always nails it on the packaging, and they've done it again. It comes with a deck of cards, Club Nebula deck of cards, which as a card player, I don't know. I like it. I like the concept. That is the back of the cards, and then the face. So that's pretty cool. Get the deck of cards. I am not sure if this comes with all of the palettes or if it's only in the PR set. I'm sorry that I don't know that. And then there is an invitation to Club Nebula. And the palette itself comes in a box that matches the outer box packaging. But then this is the actual palette. It is the same size and shape palette as the Escape Pod. It comes with a clear cover inside that I've already taken out, but this is the palette. So there are 15 colors in this palette, and 6 of them are shimmers and 9 mattes, and I believe some of the shimmers are multi-chromes or duochromes. I'm gonna do swatches on my hands, so let's just go through and swatch it out. Firefly is like a green to pink duochrome. 7 of 9 is a matte turquoise. Gravity I would call a lime green matte. Queen of Blades is like a deep turquoise green. Void is like a matte navy blue. You're My Only Hope is an icy lavender, I would say, with a little bit of a pink base to it, but not really flipping. Maru is a taupe matte. Astro is like a blue purple with a little bit of a turquoise flash to it, so I guess you could call that a multi-chrome turquoise to blue to purple. Rock Hopper is the first color that I've gone in twice, and it's this like cool grape purple. And Cylon over here is a warmer purple matte. Celestial is like a gold to pink. Nova is one of those like purples that goes invisible and then flashes in certain lights. So it's on my middle finger. Samus is this warm orange corally tone. Nebula, the namesake, is like a hot peachy pink. And the last color is Red Giant. And I don't think I gave you an up close before, but Red Giant has a club imprint on it, which I think is pretty cool. Kind of like the little escape button in Escape Pod. So that is the full palette swatched. So for this playtime, I was really drawn in, of course, to Gravity, the green, and even the dark blue. I think I want to play with some of those tones, but maybe we'll do a warm under eye with a cool upper eye. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I didn't put any of my makeup on, so I'm going to do my eyes first and probably go in, do my face, and come back and do the lower lash line. I don't know how much I'll talk while I'm doing the makeup, but I'll try to pop in with little thoughts and things as I'm doing it if I have any specific call outs that come to mind. And we're going to use my go-to primers. So for the overall eye, I'm going to use my Smashbox 24 Hour. And then for all of the shimmers, I'll use the NYX Glitter Glue. Okay, so a couple of initial thoughts on the mattes that I just put on. So I think this is again a formula of packing on, because I noticed that the turquoise, trying to get it to connect with the deeper color and the green, I think my issue is that I brought the green all the way over, so the turquoise didn't have anything to like stick to in terms of primer. I'm not mad at it. It's like, it's a fun first, first go. And we're gonna add shimmers, but I would have applied different if I was thinking a little bit more. I just want to quickly call out on this eye. This is all the one color Astro, and I feel like you can see the multi-chrome effect much more. I didn't notice it as much on this eye. I just wanted to mention before I kept going. So yes, that is the top eyes done. I am going to clean up because I do have some fallout and put on my base and like probably highlighter, maybe a little blush, and then we'll come back and finish the under eyes. And just to clarify, I put Firefly and Astro on my eye. Also, I always bring my shimmers up because they're going to transfer anyway, so I just do it and make it obvious. Okay, I just threw on a little neutral lip, soft peach blush from Cover FX, and the Space Prophecy Multi-Chrome Highlighter from Kaleidos, also received in PR. Now, for the under eye, I think I want to do like red to peach. We're gonna play. Again, we're gonna play. After quite a bit of makeup playtime, I have finished up this first look with the Club Nebula palette by Kaleidos in collaboration with Angelica Nyqvist. I definitely need to play with these shadows more. I actually used 12 out of the 15 shadows in the palette in some capacity today, but I definitely don't have a full scope of how they behave. First impressions though, in case you have this palette coming your way, I definitely recommend packing on top of a primer, because I can't quite tell if this was there before and I just didn't notice it, or if it devolved during the time of me doing my makeup. But that part where I'd put down 7 of 9 on top of the green and the darker tones, by the time I was just doing my mascara, I felt like that had completely like just gone away. So that could have been that way the whole time and I just didn't fully notice it, or it could have been something that kind of evolved. But yeah, first impressions, you want a primer down. You don't really want to try to layer, at least with this top row. I wouldn't necessarily try to like blend the mattes in that way. I have very little experience with really dark colors, so I feel like I need to play with them more to get more thoughts with all of these. All of the shimmers seem pretty, but again, first impressions. So, you know, we have a lot more playing to do with it. Here's what I'm going to ask. If you have seen looks with this palette or with other palettes that match these colors, like I'm thinking the Melt Muerte palette in that range, tag me on Instagram, DM them to me, or send them to me on Twitter with like looks you might like to see me do with this palette, because all of the colors as a whole excite me, but I don't always dip into these darker tones, especially like these four. But I really want to get some use out of them, because that's a fourth of the palette, and I want to kind of have a better grasp of what I think about these mats. If you are drawn in to pick this up and you haven't yet, there is going to be a restock on February 17th. Hopefully I will have some more thoughts, some more comprehensive thoughts before then to help with the decision making process if you are considering picking it up. Or if you have it already and you love it, let me know. Let me know if there's been any standout colors for you, if you've been working with it, or yeah, like I said, or even if you have colors you just want me to use but you haven't seen specific looks featuring them, you can also leave that in the comments here. I hope you enjoyed this first impression. I hope it was helpful, maybe seeing it in action, seeing swatches, or just hanging out with me. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your day with me. Stay safe out there, wear your mask, stay home if you can, and drink some water, take a nap, feed yourself. I think we could all use these reminders. Thank you to my patrons and my YouTube members. If you're new here and you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Follow along for more colorful shenanigans, opinions, and general fat babe mischief over on this channel. Hopefully I will see you again real soon. Bye, friends.